looky there. All right. We're gonna work. Hey everybody, how we doing? So we're gonna get this situated here. And I have to be patient because I'm on a 10-second lag here. I'm paying attention. All right. So the easiest thing probably for me to do is move. All right, everyone. Well, welcome to the Disney pin layer, the DaDisneyBaker. I'm a baker. I've been a baker by trade since 1981. I love baking. I love going to Disney. Anything I love more going to Disney is going to Disney and going to Disney and pin trading. I've got a couple pins, and that's an understatement. But I just wanted to go live tonight just to say hello. A lot of cool people out there that I've become friends with here, visiting their chats, and I really enjoy the camaraderie. We share a lot in common, more than I think we know sometimes. I appreciate everybody reaching out and trying to give me a hand getting this set up. Thank you. So this is the Disney Baker's pin layer. This used to be my son's bedroom, but no longer. And in a month or two, it'll be someone else's bedroom because we're coming down south. My wife retires shortly, and we're gonna go. We're gonna make the move down south, and we're gonna move to Florida, close to Orlando as possible. And she'll retire, and I'll hopefully go work for the mouse. So my name's Chris, aka Disney Baker. Earlier today, I was up here in my room for about 2 hours and working on a pin board. And you'll have to excuse how I'm going to set this up because I just want everybody to be able to see what I'm doing. So I've been working with my my camera here, and so there'll be some. I'm going to do some manual adjustments here. I have some handy dandy tools. Let's see if that works. There we go. We're going to pan down we're going to tilt down just a little bit more. And we're going to pick up on this pin board that I'm working with. So I've been collecting pins ever since we started going to Disney, and it's been quite some time. And let's see, can we zoom out here a little bit? And I got my kids hooked on it, and then by the end of the day, I was definitely hooked on it, and I knew I was gonna like it, so I kind of just leaned on them a little bit to say, yeah, I know you're gonna like it. So, and we're gonna just I'm gonna make a slight adjustment here, and hopefully you all can hear me. So, here we go. And we'll do a little tilt down just a little bit more. So, all right, so now I think the rest I'm going to have to do on my own, which is fine. So anyway, so I set this room up. I was actually working off the dining room table in our dining room, and that didn't last too long. because I do have a boss, and she didn't appreciate me taking up her dining room table. So here we go. Much better, much better. Move this frame. So what I do is I will go and find pin frames, and I go out and I find really elaborate and cool picture frames. And then what I like to do with those is transfer them over. I have a video coming up on how I do that. I think the way I do it is probably a lot different than the way a lot of people do it. This pin frame here, this frame I got this one. I think I got this one at Goodwill, and it had glass in it, and as you can tell, it's two-toned. Maybe you can't tell it's two-toned here, and it has fabric on the outside. I dressed it up. I repainted it. I have another one behind me that I did gold leaf on that you'll be able to see a little bit later. And let's see if we can pan over to show you that one. See if I'm going the right way. Probably not, but that's okay. I'm learning. Nope, that shows my out. Here we go. So this one I'm currently working on are all villains. So I have all my villain pins out, and I like villain pins. I'm gonna tilt that up just a bit so you can see me just a little bit. There we go. And I can pan down if I want. So I know I don't have much time here. I think some other people have a couple of their channels that are going to be working on. And let's see if we can get some tilt going down there. Yeah. Let's see if that works. All right. No tilt. Well, maybe it's, I know it's not pan. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I am wrong. So if I zoom in, there we go, I can zoom in a little bit. And then we can tilt. There we go. So, there we go. So, the way I do my pin frames is first off, I find one that's real sturdy. If I can find a really good hard, old wooden one, I'll do it. And it's got to be priced right too. Don't go out and buy, a $30 one at a yard sale, and they're just not worth that much. Go to some like Goodwills or some consignment shops and find the cheap ones and look past the picture that's in it and look past the glass. Maybe the glass is broken. Turn it around on its back. I've got a couple examples here. You can, and it's all by taste, but the first thing I say is look past everything. So this was one that actually was hanging in my son's room when he was little. He no longer likes it. He's moved out, and my wife said, she didn't want it. So hopefully that'll pick up in the picture soon. Here we go. And it's got some nice detail on the edges of it. So I'll use that. This was one that was totally brand new. It still has the cardboard on it. So it's definitely a nice frame. It's got these 3 inlays, and they're wooden inlays. So I figured out how I'm going to do that one. Yeah, I could probably put some of my princess pins on here, my special ones that I like. So that was a nice find, and I think I paid $5 for that one, and I bought that on Wednesday, and Wednesday is super discount awesome guy day. If you're an awesome guy, you get a super discount, which is half off or 2/3 off. And if you smile real nice, it's maybe they'll give it to you for a nickel. But this was another one that I found. This one I specifically purchased this one to use for a Walt Disney pin that I have with him and Mickey. It's a pretty nice size pin, so I'm going to dress this one, repaint it, and set it up for that. And then I saw this one, and so this is, you really don't know, you really don't know what you're going to be seeing, but you got to look past the picture. And the cool part about this is it's beveled and it's thick, and it's contoured. Again, I'll pop out the glass, pop out the picture. I'll start working on it. It's deep, so if I wanted to recess it, drop the glass back and then recess it, or leave the glass forward and recess it back and make it like a shadow box, I can definitely do that. So that's kind of how I go. But so this is what I was doing today. I can turn this one around and show you what I've been up to on this one. Some of these pins I already have set in. They're already pushed in. And a little closer. Where is it? Do I need to be back farther? I think I need to be back farther. There we go. So basically I just find out where I think they're going to wind up, where they look nice. Tall ones, some places. This is one that I did. This is what I did with my Halloween pins. So again, this was this frame was a mirror frame, and there we go. There you go. You can see that now. It had it's wooden. It had a real thick back on it, and I put my cardboard and my cork board together with my hot glue gun, and I repainted it, of course, and it turned out. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. But again, it's how you want to present your pins. We're going to set this down here. I have a bunch of different ideas on how to design pin frames, which I'll be showing in a couple of my upcoming videos. And I believe if you have a lot of pins, maybe you'll take on what knowledge I have of this. The other thing I want to tell you about is my knowledge for baking. I've been baking since 1981. I go to Disney and I talk to the chefs and I talk to the bakers, and I have a lot of Disney recipes for a lot of Disney desserts, and we're going to be doing some Disney baking here. So if you're interested in seeing that and learning how to do that, I'm going to set my my system up. It probably won't be until we make our move down south, and because I've got a lot to do. I'm currently packing out the house here and getting it all packed up to make the move. But that's pretty much it. Didn't want to take up too much time. Just wanted to go live for the first time extensively. Had to work a little bit on the YouTube page there, transferring my my identification key over, and I did go on to StreamYard, which is a phenomenal app. But I just want to touch base real quick about how I found YouTube. And I mean, I've known YouTube, but how I've found uh, where I am currently with YouTube. The the families and the people that I've come across in this short time have filled. At the time I jumped in a couple months ago, I would listen to them, and I got onto Gonzo's channel, and I followed VP and Arlene. They were in the parks one day getting pins, and I jumped on their live stream. I think it was the second or third time I got on a YouTube live stream. I didn't know what it was. And I typed something in the chat, and I think my name in it at that time, I think just my name was just DaBaker, and Arlene chatted right back, and VP commented right back, and I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, they commented back, they didn't chat back, and they had their daughter with them that day, and I was like, well, this is pretty cool. And then I started, they would mention some other people, and then I got on the Mickey Bunch, and followed Kelly for a while, and then learned about Gonzo, and I learned about Chris, and it just bloomed from maybe those 4 or 5 channels, and then I started going out from there, and then I started doing my research on what kind of channel do I want to have, what do I want to represent. The one thing that I want to represent is me. I want to be who I am. And I was watching a live earlier this evening, and they were talking about, there are channels out there that buy likes and things like that, and I wouldn't even know how to do it, nor would I want to do that. But I typed in, do what the genie said. Robin Williams said, be yourself. Be yourself. That's all you can be. Have good content. I get on a couple of YouTube channels, and I listen, and I take notes. And if you get caught all up in the likes and the views, and I'm sure it's important for some people, but not me. I have the content that I have is going to be who I am. I'm a baker, so I got lots of that content. I am the DaDisneyBaker, and I collect Disney pins. I collect Disney memorabilia. I've got a couple things around this room that I've been collecting for years. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite, and he always has been, and it's one of those things where, this is my zen. I feel comfortable here. This is cool here. But getting back to the transition, I noticed when I was on these live streams and in the chats and learning how the chats worked and things like that, the one thing I noticed is nobody was judging anybody. Nobody was talking down to anybody. It was like we're all brothers and sisters from different mothers and fathers. We're, a brother from a different mother, and I've got a couple of them out there. I haven't met any of these people face to face yet, but I look forward to that. There is a gentleman that lives nearby me. I live in the state of Maryland currently. He lives in Maryland, and I'm sure you've I'm sure you've heard of him. His name's Pete McDevitt, and I tripped over Pete's live one day, and then I went and I learned about Pete's story. And if you haven't, I would suggest you go ahead and jump on his channel and learn about his story. And then if you have the opportunity, help him out. Him and his family are going through some struggles here, and if you can help him out in monetary or any way, I said just pray for him. Pray for his healing. Pray that God gives him strength and the ability to be all he can be, not taking the slogan lightly, but he's a strong guy, and I've only known him online here for a couple weeks maybe, and I've reached out to him. So Pete, we're praying for you and your family. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people out here that have found a way to communicate with other people that are around the world. Disney Dan, Steve's World. Steve's going to be moving. My gosh, Gonzo, Robe, Candy Mom, Katrina, Mar. There's so many. I know I'm going to forget some that I like. Really, I like chatting with and reading what they chat about. So, this is the DaDisneyBaker, and Pepper Tree Villas. I had a great time last night with them. Resort TV. I found them New Year's Eve. That was amazing. So there's a lot of good content out there, a lot of loving content, a lot of funny content. That if you have an opportunity to just hang out and watch a live stream, you don't have to have a channel. Do it. It's good for your heart. It's good for your soul. Laughter's the best medicine. And all I can say is, I need to figure out a couple different things, but it'll come. I wasn't a baker in one day. It took me many years to be a baker, many years. And I was a mobile DJ for 11 years. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. One of the questions that I like Gonzo asks on his interviews, and BP does too, it says, who's your hero? And the answers that I hear are usually all the same. Jesus Christ is my hero. And same for me. So continue, those that are going to watch this, continue to be supportive of others, of your family, of your friends. We're in a strange time here. I'm no disciple or prophet or anything like that, but all I can say is the ones that you cherish the most, that are near to you, tell them. Those that you just met, that you're learning to know, tell them too. So I just want to thank the live chat out there. Thank the channels that have let me come on and chat with them. I want to thank them for letting me be part of their family. If you didn't see my Instagram, I went Instagram live earlier today and showed some the little Minnie and Mickey cars that I got from McDonald's. But then I also unboxed this beauty, and this I got from VP and Arlene and Mylene. They gave this away as a stepping stone where they were, or where they got to on YouTube. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't remember. But I joined, and I was sitting on the sofa, and they spun the wheel, and And they sent me this, and I know it's been weeks, guys, but I told you I'd unbox it, and I did. And thank you for this, and that was pretty cool. So I love him. I think he's awesome, and he'll definitely be put in a spot where he'll get lots of views on my channel. My gosh, if I had a wide enough lens, you could probably see this whole room. But I don't know. I think I'm trying to check out my time here. Oh, I can't even see that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So it's 11, so I'm over my time. I was only gonna stay on for a half an hour. Oh, and I'm looking at my chat. Sorry guys, I didn't chat back, but Rob Fuzz, you're awesome, dude. So again, if you're seeing this for the first time, you know, thanks for checking it out. If you watch the replay later, I appreciate that too. I know people are going to bed because they have to go to work, and I know this was late, but I'll do a couple more, and I'll send down a couple of my videos, and you know, it's gonna be a good ride, and I'm just gonna have to sit down and buckle up. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm really looking forward to making new friends when I come down to Florida, and hopefully, you know, you'll be one of those friends. If I forgot anybody, I apologize, but I'll pick you up on my next video, and I'm gonna make myself a playlist. And Dean from the live channel, him too. Love watching his, and there's just so many of you that I'm a little nervous. It's my first time, but you know, I appreciate you being out there. Thanks for being there for somebody like me that wanted and needed that laughter, and needed that welcome. And I'll finish like I do all the time. When I'm in a chat, when somebody's getting ready to finish their chat, I always say the same thing. You know, peace, love, and pixie dust hugs. Because I can't be there to hug you, so pixie dust hugs will have to work for now. And TTFN, ta-ta for now. So it was a pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for listening. And as you know, everyone says in their chats, you know, if you find my content something that you would like to watch and follow, you know, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. You'll see me around. And thanks for taking the time. And we'll see you real soon. Thanks, guys.